Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Learn English Through Story. The topic for today is the missing bracelet. Emma was a kind and friendly girl who lived in a small village. She had a special bracelet that her grandmother had given her. The bracelet was silver with small, colorful stones. It was not just any bracelet. It was very important to Emma because her grandmother had given it to her before she passed away. Emma wore the bracelet every day. It reminded her of all the wonderful moments she shared with her grandmother. One day, while playing in the garden, Emma noticed something strange. Her bracelet was gone. Panic filled her heart. She looked around but couldn't see it anywhere. Where could it be? She thought. She started searching the garden, looking under the flowers and in the grass. But after an hour of searching, the bracelet was still missing. Emma decided to check inside the house. Maybe it had fallen off in the kitchen or her bedroom. She searched every corner, but it was nowhere to be found. Feeling sad and worried, Emma sat down, trying to remember where she last saw the bracelet. Suddenly, she remembered. That morning, she had visited her friend Lily's house. Maybe I lost it there, Emma thought. Without wasting any time, she ran to Lily's house and knocked on the door. Lily, I think I lost my bracelet here. Have you seen it? Emma asked, trying to hide her worry. Lily smiled and said, I didn't see anything, but we can search for it together. The two friends looked all over Lily's house, but the bracelet was still missing. Emma was starting to feel hopeless. What if she never found it? Lily saw how sad Emma was and said, Don't worry, Emma. I have an idea. Let's ask Mr. Brown. He's the village's best detective. If anyone can help, it's him. Emma agreed, and they went to visit Mr. Brown, who lived at the edge of the village. He was known for solving all kinds of mysteries, from missing pets to lost keys. Mr. Brown welcomed them with a warm smile. What can I do for you today? He asked. Emma explained the situation, and Mr. Brown listened carefully. He then said, A missing bracelet, you say? I think I can help, but I'll need you to tell me everything you did today, step by step. Emma told Mr. Brown about her morning, how she went to Lily's house, played in the garden, and searched everywhere. Mr. Brown nodded and then said, Let's go back to the places you visited today, and I'll see if I can find any clues. They started at Lily's house and looked carefully, but there was no sign of the bracelet. Next, they went back to Emma's garden. Mr. Brown walked slowly, looking closely at the ground and the plants. After a few minutes, he bent down and picked something up. It was a small piece of silver, Emma's bracelet, but something was wrong. The bracelet was broken. It looks like your bracelet caught on a branch, Mr. Brown said. That's why it broke and fell off. He handed the bracelet to Emma, who was so happy to see it again. Thank you, Mr. Brown, Emma said, smiling brightly. I'm so glad you found it. Mr. Brown smiled back and said, Always remember to be careful with special things, but don't worry, you can fix this bracelet and it will be good as new. Emma took the broken bracelet to a jeweler the next day and he fixed it. She promised herself that she would be extra careful from now on. The bracelet was back on her wrist and Emma felt complete again. Chat vocabulary list. 1. Bracelet, meaning a piece of jewelry worn around the wrist. Example, she wore a beautiful silver bracelet that sparkled in the sunlight. 2. Panic, meaning a sudden feeling of fear or worry. When she couldn't find her phone, she felt a wave of panic. 3. Search, meaning to look for something carefully. Example, he searched all over the room for his missing keys. 4. Detective, meaning a person whose job is to solve mysteries or find out what happened. Example, the detective helped solve the mystery of the missing wallet. 5. Clue, meaning a piece of information or something that helps solve a mystery. Example, the detective found a clue that led to the missing item. 6. Jeweler, meaning a person who makes or repairs jewelry. Example, she took her broken necklace to the jeweler to have it fixed. 7. Hopeless, meaning feeling like there is no hope or no chance of success. Example, after searching for hours, he felt hopeless about finding his lost book. 8. Edge, meaning the outer part or boundary of an area. Mr. Brown lived on the edge of the village near the forest. 9. Carefully, meaning doing something with great attention and care. Example, she carefully placed the fragile vase on the shelf. 10. Complete, meaning to feel whole or finished. Example, She felt complete again after finding her favorite bracelet. Thanks for listening to today's story. Have you ever lost something special and found it again? Let me know in the comments.